Hello! Welcome to another video. Today I'm bringing you something a little bit different, and that is a very bookish what's in my bag. This video is brought to you sort of in collaboration with Gaston Luga because recently, if you saw in my vlog, they were ever so kind enough to send me a new bag. Hooray! I was desperately on the hunt for a new bag because my old bag, it was just a Primark bag, was very old and small. I could fit one book, my drink, and perhaps my tiny purse in it. Not a whole lot. It did not serve me very well, and I often found myself when I was walking to work, I would have my bag and then I would have to carry another bag with like my lunch and stuff in it because it just wouldn't fit and it was a nightmare. So I was desperately on the hunt for a new backpack. And then the lovely people at Gaston Luga, thank you very much to those guys, asked if I would like a bag to share on my channel and challenge me to go anywhere with Gaston Luga and the bag, and holy hell, yes, I did, because their bags are gorgeous. This is my bag. It is full, it has got all of my stuff in it. I have had this for about 2 weeks now, and like, I know what I can carry in it, and even in my day-to-day life, this is not full to capacity. I could fit more in here if I needed to, so bonus. But this is obviously from Gaston Luga. This is the classy black backpack, so it has a little buckle on the front here, a little plate with the branding, and of course backpack straps. It also has a little pocket on the back here, and the selling point to me with these bags is the fact that inside there is a laptop pouch that fits my laptop in it. So I adore it. I love it so much. Before we dive into what is in my bag, I will just let you know that the website for Gaston Luga is down below, along with my discount code, which is JDRay15. If you want to purchase anything from the Gaston Luga website, you can use JDRay15 to get yourself 15% off anything. I don't get anything for that. It doesn't benefit me, but it benefits you because you get to save 15%. So it's there if you want to use it, and the website link where you can learn more about Gaston Luga and see all of the beautiful bags that they have on offer. But yeah, this one is perfect for me, and it is the classy black. Without further rambling, shall we dive into what is in my very bookish bag? You will learn a lot about me as we go through this, I feel like. So let's flip it open, undo the drawstring, and spoiler, you can already see my book. But yeah, that's what we're at a glance. Isn't this red fabric inside beautiful? It's so on brand for me. Right, so let's get the obvious out of the way. The things that everyone will have in their bag. So my purse. This is my purse. It is tiny. I did used to have quite a chunky one, but it was just too chunky, and I had loyalty cards for absolutely everywhere that I never used. So I've narrowed it down to this tiny little yellow purse, and I actually have money. This never happens. I have money in here, but yeah, it's so much more compact than a big old purse. So obviously we have my bank cards, we're not going to show you them. My driving licence, we won't show you that either. My Boots Advantage card, I've got a Love to Shop gift card, which is what I bought my books with the other day, because I bought some books. My Waterstones loyalty card, this is with me at all times. Body Shop loyalty card as well. So yeah, I cut it down from having loyalty cards to everywhere to Boots, the Body Shop, and Waterstones, because honestly, they're probably the places I go most. Most of my shower stuff is from the Body Shop. Boots is great for any makeup bits that I need. Also lunch, if I forget it. Boots meal deal at lunch always goes down well. And obviously Waterstones. But yeah, that's my purse. Tiny little thing. Next up, I'll go over this briefly, but in one of the little pockets I have some tampons. You never know, ever. I have them at all times. not due on, still have them. Can never be sure. Then in another pocket we have my work pass card. I'm not going to show you too much of that, no one needs to know where I work, but there's my face. And I'm pretty sure that's all of the like regular bits, just purse, tampons and my pass card. Everything else is a bit more unique. Oh, except on the back pocket I keep my very easily accessible headphones. These are in a tangle, but my headphones are always easily accessible for when I need them. Just there. And if the bag is on my back, the headphones are probably in my ear, so that back pocket is perfect for those. Also perfect for if you need to put like your phone in it or something, because when it's on your back it's then to you, so no one can get their mitts in there. Right, okay, so in the back pocket that is the laptop case, it does fit my laptop. If I need to take my laptop with me, it fits in there perfectly along with the rest of this stuff, but in my day-to-day life I don't need to take my laptop with me. Occasionally I will take it to work with me if I have a lunch break where I know I can settle down and do some editing, but regularly that doesn't happen, so I use the back pocket to keep my books. First off in there is my current read, which is The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen. I'm not too far through this at the moment. I'm up to chapter 5 right now, but yeah, fits in that back pocket perfectly, and because the back pocket is protected, I don't need to have a book sleeve on it to keep it protected. So perfect, all-rounder, love it, great. Keeps my book nice and safe. In that pocket with my book is my bullet journal. I would never take this with me before because I didn't have the space and it wasn't essential. Whereas now I have the space, it slips in there perfectly with my book, and because it's a backpack, the like weight distribution is even, so it doesn't feel excessively heavy if I'm carrying too many things. But yes, my bullet journal. I only recently started bullet journaling again, which you will know if you watch my vlogs. This is my bullet journal, nice and simple. I don't do anything artistic, I just put washi tape and lines. And that is that. I have like no spreads, but I like to keep this with me because of my reading tracker. I don't want to forget any reading that I get done. So if I get to work a little bit early, I might sit at my desk and read a few pages. I want to make sure I remember that I've done that, so whack this out, pop my reading stats in there, and it's just nice to have it on me if I need it. So yeah, that fits, which is amazing. Next up is my tote bag. You never know when you're going to end up nipping into Waterstones and spending 50 quid on books. Really? You just don't know when it's going to happen. So having a tote bag is an essential for me. It's with me at all times. This particular tote bag is a new edition. It came in a recent Fairy Loot and I fell in love with it when I opened it. But prior to this one being my everyday tote bag, I had one of my many other tote bags as my everyday tote bag. But this one is my new favourite. It's nice and thick and it also like pops out at the end, so it's also nice and wide and fits everything in it that I need it to. So if on my lunch break at work I need to nip out and do some shopping, I have a bag to do it with. Perfect. Don't go anywhere without a tote bag, ever. Because you just never know when you're gonna end up coming home with more than you left the house with. That's the rule I live by. Literally, I'll visit my mum and take a tote bag, because you never know what she's gonna send me home with. Ever. Next up is something that is always in my bag when I leave the house Monday to Friday to go to work, and that is a can of Monster. I don't go anywhere without a can of Monster. Well, that's not entirely true. I don't go to work without a can of Monster. I acknowledge the issue here, but yeah, one of these every day. Monday to Friday, not every day, but yeah. It gets to about 11 o'clock and I need some fuel, so this is my fuel. I always have the white Monster Ultra. It tastes like lemonade and gives me everything that I need. Then we have another Fairy Loot product that goes everywhere with me at this point in my life, and that is this pouch of straws. Again, these came in a Fairy Loot box, and I think it was the same one that this came in, and again replace something else that I used to have. I used to keep the, again, straws from Fairy Loot. It was the like chromey, rainbowy ones that came in the sci-fi box all that time ago, if you're familiar with that. But metal reusable straws. As someone that drinks like a canned drink, pop a straw in there and I'm good. But yeah, always have my own reusable straws with me in that little pouch to keep them clean from any, you know, bag fluff. You know how bags get. But yeah, they stay with me as well. And then lastly, in the bottom of my bag is my Brolly. This is a paper chase Brolly. It's very, very old, polka dotty, there you go. Again, you never know. And this was something I always used to go without in my old bag, which would really upset me when I would get caught in the rain. But my bag was not big enough to put a Brolly in it. It was, if I put my Brolly in my bag, I had to sacrifice something else. So it was just never a priority to me. I thought, oh, my coat's got a hood. I got caught in a thunderstorm the other day whilst walking home from work. I say the other day, it was a couple of weeks ago. I now know that just my coat and my hood is not enough to keep me dry in those circumstances, because my coat absolutely soaked through. My coat was soaked through, my jumper was soaked through to my shirt. So I need a Brolly, and now I have a bag that's big enough to actually put one in it. So yeah, there we go. That is the last thing in my bag. Other things that sometimes come along with me, my keys. My keys actually very rarely come along with me. My house key is separate, and that tends to stay in my coat pocket just for ease of access. My car keys only ever leave the house with me if my car is leaving the house with me, which quite honestly is not very often. And if I've had a lazy makeup day, I might throw a mascara in there if I think, oh, I might pop some on later, but I take it with me and then I never do, so I really need to stop carrying that because it's just pointless. That is that. That is everything I carry around with me day to day, regular, everyday items in my bag. As I say, this bag is still very spacious with all of that stuff in it, and that is a miracle to me because my old bag could never handle half the stuff I've got in here. But on top of all of this, if I needed to put my laptop in there, it would fit. Earlier today, when I went to my mother's house, I had my camera with me in there as well. It all fits. It's amazing. I'm having the best time. It's quite sad to be this excited about a bag, but I was so desperately searching for one that I loved to fit more of my everyday stuff in there in a backpack, because I just prefer a backpack so much. I hate bags that you have to carry around like on the elbow of your arm or one shoulder things. I'm not into any of that. So this bag is an absolute godsend for me and I love it. So yeah, there you go, there's that. There is my very bookish what's in my bag. Again, if you want to check out Gaston Luga, any of their products, website is linked down below and you can use the code JDRay15 for 15% off whatever you fancy. But yeah, that's that. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, give us a thumbs up, chat to me down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!